Tip of the day. I went into what you call general insurance or car insurance area because I was going to insure my car, which has a hinge on it. Usually don't use that much. Mostly I use my other car. Well, I went in there because I wanted to find out, get some new insurance. And when the sales guy came up and told me what the amount was, I asked him a very simple thing. How is your guys' business doing? Because within all these advertisements on TV and radios and paper, how is you guys' business performing? He says it's very hard. Even with the added rules now where you can buy general insurance on over the internet, it's harder for them because everybody's starting to try to use their own way, try to save a nickel a dime from wherever they can. Think about it. For general insurance, for even if we're doing a vehicle, the actual cost is more for the insurance, which nobody gets. It's the state government here in BC. You gotta remember, everywhere is strictly for the company itself to run the insurance itself. Rest of the cost of money, which goes over to the individual to make the money who sells it, is like maybe anywhere around $40 to $100 depending on the type of vehicle. That being said, it's basically hard. They have to go in large amounts just to get the same out. With this new internet thing, a lot of people are doing it themselves. And they just have to pay is the mailing cost, plus for the sticker to be shipped to their house, which is easier. But on the actual general insurance companies itself that have physical locations, it's harder because less and less people are coming in to get their insurance done if they're doing themselves. He does agree on that one. It was harder and harder. But the main thing is, it is different than actually getting a life insurance. Life insurance is a lot harder for individuals to get online. Term insurance, yes, you could do that, because there's no cash value in it. But an actual cash value, if you want something to use for retirements like the wealth account in the universal life or a whole life, you have to go to a salesman and have it set up properly in order to do it. Why? Because there could be a lot of hurdles you have to go through, especially if you're a high investor. If you're going to be putting in $2,000 to $3,000 per month inside this account, you want a large amount of insurance, there'll be a lot of questions, a lot of red flags by the governments. If you're trying to do this yourself, it could take you over 6 months to a year just to try to get through the process yourself. Whereas if you're sitting down with an advisor, that process speeds up because we can verify most of those things, which is then given to the government for their needs, what the steps they need to be done. Think about it. Frees up your time so you can do whatever you want. Gives the advisor all the information and you go. We do all the work on your behalf to get your process in place for you. Isn't that a better way to free up your time, valuable time, where you can earn more money instead of wasting by going and searching, going in the process on the internet and not finding out you can't get it done almost 6 months to a year and all that time wasted? Or get it done when you're healthy at this time, because you don't know what your health is going to be in the future. Right? That's the main thing. When you're healthy, it's better, easier to talk to the advisor because there'll be different scenarios that might fit you. Plus, with each company, there are different promotions, which is not on, you can say, the internet. Because internet have the basic ones, but not something that more advanced where you could use with more benefits in it. For example, you can say, for universal life, you look on the internet, you're only gonna see just universal life where how much you're gonna put in, and here's your money at the end. It's gonna be the basic amount. But for a person who's doing the $2,000 to $3,000 a month who wants to grow his money inside of it, it's hard because he has to get his paperwork, everything through the government. Otherwise, one, then he has to get it through the insurance company itself. Only then they can incur it because they don't know if it's this money that person is investing. Is it illegal or legal money? That part is the main thing. Once that's done, then the process, then you get the insurance. So, like I said, there are different products. One, product that some company will give you, they can have will prep and funeral services inside of it. You can have critical insurance built into it. You can have all the other things, even at lower cost than the actual program that you'll be probably using just to get your insurance on the outside. These things are different because the benefit wise is how big the company is, how much volume it does, they get better rates. On the internet, one person might get it done, they're not going to get another return sales from that individual or that company. So that product is going to be more costly.